So we have the 600 horsepower TFG, 3-cylinder, free valve engine, combined with 600 newton meters of torque. And we get augmentation by the 800 horsepower, 1,250 newton meters dark matter e-motor.
Elon Musk never anticipated what was coming. The moment that would rock Tesla to its core unfolded live on television when Koenigsegg revealed its groundbreaking new engine technology. The entire automotive industry paused in disbelief. During the live interview, Musk appeared visibly shaken and couldn't conceal his reaction. Koenigsegg hadn't just introduced a new engine, they had completely redefined the boundaries of what's possible. Their dark matter motor, delivering 800 horsepower and weighing only 86 pounds, left Tesla scrambling for a response. Yeah, what have they done that is difficult, and significant? Musk muttered. Could this mark the beginning of the end for Tesla's electric supremacy? Has Koenigsegg just changed the game entirely? Musk broke down in tears and resigned on live TV. Tesla may never recover from the shock. The future of the automotive revolution just took a sudden and dramatic turn. For years, Tesla reigned supreme at the top of the automotive world. Musk convinced the globe that heavy battery packs and over-the-air software updates were the path forward. The stock market believed in him, Wall Street celebrated him, and rivals feared him. Then came Koenigsegg, the Swedish hypercar maker with a very different approach. While Tesla built sprawling gigafactories, Koenigsegg operated with surgical precision in its facility in Angelholm. As Musk dreamed out loud about colonizing Mars, Christian von Koenigsegg quietly worked on innovations that would revolutionize transportation on Earth. In early 2025, those years of quiet development burst into the spotlight with the debut of the dark matter motor. This wasn't just another electric motor. It was a bold leap in engineering. The dark matter motor weighs just 86 pounds, about as much as a medium-sized dog, yet it produces a jaw-dropping 800 horsepower and 922 lb-ft of torque. For comparison, Tesla's most powerful motors are significantly heavier and less efficient. We weren't aiming to make small improvements, Christian von Koenigsegg said at the launch. We wanted to completely rethink what an electric motor could be. And rethink it they did. The dark matter motor uses what Koenigsegg describes as a axial flux design, a fusion of radial and axial flux motor concepts. This hybrid approach results in unprecedented power density. But the true breakthrough lies in the materials. While traditional manufacturers stick with steel laminations, Koenigsegg engineered the motor housing entirely out of carbon fiber, the first time this has ever been done in a production motor. The impact on the industry was immediate. If electric motors could be this light and this powerful, the entire electric vehicle design philosophy would need a rethink. Suddenly, the need for massive battery packs looked outdated. The long-standing trade-off between performance and range started to vanish. Somewhere in Austin, Elon Musk was undoubtedly watching. The dark matter motor didn't just challenge Tesla's tech, it challenged its entire vision. While Tesla focused on scaling production and tweaking battery efficiency, Koenigsegg reimagined what electric propulsion could truly achieve. But that motor was only the beginning. What Koenigsegg unveiled next would shake the very foundation of the EV revolution. Shockingly, the first ever full carbon fiber electric motor didn't come from Tesla, Mercedes, or any giant automaker with billions in R&D spending. It came from a niche Swedish firm producing fewer cars in a year than Tesla does in a day. Their secret? Koenigsegg's radical approach to engineering. While large manufacturers are bound by supply chains and deadlines, Koenigsegg develops almost everything in-house. We don't outsource our innovation, said Christian von Koenigsegg. If something we need doesn't exist, we build it ourselves. This philosophy enabled their carbon fiber breakthrough. Components typically made from stamped steel, the rotor, stator, and motor housing, were re-engineered using ultralight, ultra-strong carbon fiber. Conventional wisdom said it couldn't be done. Electric motors create intense magnetic fields, and those are usually boosted by ferromagnetic materials like steel. By eliminating steel, Koenigsegg had to completely reinvent how the motor worked. Their solution? A permanent 6-phase winding system that spreads out the magnetic load while minimizing heat buildup, an elegant and revolutionary answer to a complex engineering problem. While conventional motors operate using 3 phases, Koenigsegg took it a step further by doubling that number. This innovation results in a smoother power delivery system that eliminates the usual peaks and valleys responsible for heat buildup. The outcome is an electric motor that not only matches the performance of standard designs but dramatically surpasses them, all while weighing significantly less. And Koenigsegg's innovation didn't stop with the motor itself. They applied the same level of advancement to the entire power delivery system. Their silicon carbide inverter, named David, weighs only 33 pounds, yet it delivers 1,300 amps of alternating current at 850 volts. To put that in context, it's enough power to supply a small neighborhood, contained within something lighter than most carry-on luggage. When footage of Christian von Koenigsegg casually holding the entire motor system in his arms surfaced online, the contrast with Tesla became glaringly obvious. The message was unmistakable: the future of electric propulsion didn't need to be heavy, compromised, or modeled after Tesla's strategy. This was just the beginning of a new era. Tesla's dominance in the electric vehicle world rested on 2 foundations: superior battery technology and the belief that no other company could catch up. Koenigsegg's dark matter motor directly challenged both of these strengths. The timing couldn't have been worse for Elon Musk. Just 3 days after Koenigsegg unveiled their breakthrough, Musk was scheduled to appear on a major financial news network. What was meant to be a celebratory interview about Tesla's quarterly success turned into something quite different. The conversation quickly shifted toward Koenigsegg's innovation. The host brought up Koenigsegg's recent announcement, pointing out that many viewed it as a potential game-changer for electric propulsion. Musk's response would go on to define the moment. In an unusual move, he paused for 3 full seconds, an eternity on live TV. The camera captured everything. His eyes widened slightly, a twitch formed at the corner of his mouth, and his posture shifted subtly. When he finally spoke, his tone lacked the usual confidence. He admitted Koenigsegg had done something interesting but said time would tell how well it scaled. The interviewer pushed harder, questioning whether the new motor's capabilities might force Tesla to rethink its approach to electric vehicles. Musk hesitated again. He defended Tesla's achievements, highlighting their role in making EVs viable, building charging infrastructure, and setting new industry standards. As Musk continued, his voice grew stronger, but something was clearly different. A crack had appeared in his usual unwavering confidence. The host didn't let up, referencing Koenigsegg's claimed specs, an 86-pound motor generating 800 horsepower. He asked how Tesla would respond. Musk's expression darkened. A hint of moisture appeared in the corner of his eye, whether from emotion or fatigue was unclear, but the image was powerful. The man known for his bold promises and trailblazing spirit looked shaken. "You idiots," he muttered, before correcting himself and clarifying he was referring to the market and those who thought this single development would instantly change everything. He emphasized the gap between a prototype and full-scale production, stressing that cost and scalability still ruled the game. Still, the damage was done. Musk's image of invincibility had taken a hit. For someone whose reputation relied heavily on technological superiority and unshakable resolve, this was a major blow. For the first time in over 10 years, Elon Musk looked vulnerable, and the world noticed. What the public didn't yet realize was that even more serious challenges were looming. While people were still absorbing Musk's rare display of vulnerability, Koenigsegg was ready to unleash the second phase of their technological assault, one that could be even more damaging to Tesla's position. The dark matter motor wasn't designed just for Koenigsegg's ultra-luxury hypercars. It was intended to anchor an entirely new philosophy in electric propulsion. At a private event attended by automotive journalists and industry insiders, Christian von Koenigsegg shared the company's broader vision. He explained that the dark matter motor marked a fundamental change in how electric propulsion should be viewed, but it was only part of the picture. He then publicly praised his engineering team, dedicating the milestone to their ingenuity and excellence. He revealed that alongside the motor, they had developed a new battery system and control architecture that redefines what high-performance vehicles can achieve. Then came the unveiling of their dielectric cooling system, a groundbreaking method for managing battery temperature. Instead of using plates or pipes to cool the bottoms of battery cells, this new system floods the entire battery pack with a proprietary, non-conductive oil blended with special additives. This allows for direct cooling of every cell surface, enhancing thermal performance. The result is a battery that delivers more power over longer periods while staying lighter than typical designs. But the biggest surprise came next, as Koenigsegg explained how all of these technologies would be integrated into the upgraded Gemera, the company's 4-seat Mega GT car. Testing the Gemera's new powertrain revealed a stunning result. It produces over 2,300 combined horsepower, Christian explained. Even more impressive, it manages this while being significantly lighter than a comparable all-electric system. The message was loud and clear: the future of mobility might not rely entirely on electricity. Tesla's decade-long commitment to battery-only vehicles suddenly seemed less like visionary planning and more like a strategic vulnerability. Industry experts quickly understood the implications. Koenigsegg has introduced a third option, said one automotive technology consultant. We've had internal combustion engines on one end and fully electric vehicles on the other. Now, Koenigsegg is introducing a hybrid solution that could be better than both. And the public was already reacting. Online searches for Koenigsegg's dark matter spiked almost immediately. Car enthusiast forums lit up with discussions and technical comparisons with Tesla's systems. Even mainstream news outlets began asking if Tesla's firm stance on electric-only vehicles had been too inflexible. The impact was more than technical, it was psychological. For years, Tesla had held the crown as the leader in automotive innovation. Now, almost overnight, the company was on the defensive, and everyone could feel it. Musk's uncertainty during a recent television appearance now seemed like a warning, as if he had seen what was coming and realized his dominance wasn't guaranteed. In executive suites across the auto industry, a once unthinkable question was now on everyone's lips: had Koenigsegg just outmaneuvered Tesla? 2 weeks after Koenigsegg unveiled dark matter, Tesla experienced a serious internal disruption. It started with the sudden resignation of the company's chief technology officer, initially described as a routine move to pursue other opportunities. But within days, 3 more top engineers, all from Tesla's electric propulsion division, resigned. As the exits continued, speculation about Tesla's stability grew louder. The sense that something had changed in the industry became hard to ignore. Then came a leak. An internal memo allegedly written by one of the engineers who had left found its way to technology journalists. What it described was explosive. For years, carbon fiber had been seen as a theoretical game-changer for motor construction. Its strength and lightweight had the potential to deliver major performance gains. Back in 2019, engineering teams at major automakers explored this, running experiments and crafting prototypes. But they ran into a wall. Scaling carbon fiber manufacturing proved too complicated, too expensive, and too risky. Faced with these challenges, most companies retreated. They stuck to improving existing technologies, refining motors and batteries rather than overhauling them. It felt like the right decision at the time: safe, practical, and cost-effective. Then Koenigsegg disrupted the narrative. Their dark matter motor, crafted from carbon fiber, turned skeptics into believers. Their design achieved exactly what computer models had long predicted was possible, disproving years of industry doubt. The motor's performance and compactness weren't just impressive, they were a clear challenge to the status quo. What really rattled the competition was the possibility of scale. With sufficient investment, Koenigsegg's technology might not stay limited to luxury hypercars. It could go mainstream, threatening the dominance of heavy, battery-reliant designs that had become the industry norm. Automakers who once thought they were playing it smart were now realizing they might have missed a crucial opportunity. Though Tesla never officially confirmed the memo's authenticity, its effects were immediate. The company's stock fell another 12% in a single day. Investors and analysts began to wonder if Tesla had become too cautious, if the company that once revolutionized the auto industry had stopped taking bold risks. Under growing pressure, Elon Musk announced a press conference. The entire automotive world tuned in, expecting a strong rebuttal or perhaps the unveiling of Tesla's own next-generation motor. Instead, they witnessed something unexpected. Musk took the stage looking weary. The usual confident stride was gone. He stood silently for a moment, scanning the crowd, before he began to speak. He said innovation is never a straight line. It's a journey of risks, some of which succeed, and others that don't. Tesla had placed its bets on battery efficiency, software innovation, scaling production, and tightly managing its supply chain. For more than 10 years, those bets had paid off. Tesla had reshaped the global car industry and forced competitors to take electric vehicles seriously. The electric motors emitted little more than a soft hum as they powered up, but the real innovation lay in the carbon fiber structure. By replacing traditional steel laminations with precisely engineered carbon fiber components, Koenigsegg developed a motor that was significantly lighter without compromising structural integrity, even under extreme stress. Carbon fiber isn't just about weight, Christian von Koenigsegg told the group of experts, it also avoids the eddy current losses that steel suffers from. That means more electrical energy is turned into motion instead of wasted as heat. The demonstration moved into a real-world application, the newly upgraded Gemera, a 4-seat hypercar. Its hybrid powertrain merged the dark matter electric motor with a twin-turbo V8 engine, delivering a combined 2,300 horsepower to all four wheels through an advanced direct drive system. We've completely eliminated the traditional transmission, Koenigsegg explained. Power flows directly from the engine and motor to the wheels, with clutches on each half-shaft managing torque distribution. The result was a Grand Tour that could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 1.9 seconds, faster than any production car ever, including Tesla's most powerful models. When the event concluded, attendees were left in awe. The impact on Tesla was immediate and significant. After years of leading the electric vehicle revolution, they were suddenly facing not just competition but a total paradigm shift. The conversation quickly shifted from whether Tesla could maintain its lead to whether it needed to reinvent its fundamental technology. The revolution Tesla started had entered a new phase, and for the first time in a long while, they were no longer in the lead. Koenigsegg's bold move hinted at a future where adaptability and fearless innovation might surpass legacy strategies. It left the entire industry wondering what would happen next. As Elon Musk stepped off the stage, he left behind a trail of uncertainty. Tesla's future became the subject of intense speculation. Would they attempt to match Koenigsegg's radical approach, stick with their proven battery-focused model, or carve out an entirely new direction? Exactly 1 month after Koenigsegg revealed its dark matter motor, Tesla engineers hosted a press conference at their Fremont factory. They spoke of Tesla's foundational belief that electric vehicles could outperform combustion engines not only in efficiency but in every measurable way. That mission hadn't changed, but the tools to achieve it had to evolve. With one swift reveal, they introduced a new motor. At first glance, it resembled Tesla's usual design, but the housing was a game-changer, made from a carbon-aluminum composite. This was Tesla's Generation 3 powertrain, 40% lighter and 25% more powerful than its predecessor. It was the product of 2 years of research. The timing seemed suspiciously convenient, too close to Koenigsegg's announcement to be coincidence, yet too advanced to be a copycat move. Insiders later confirmed Tesla had already been developing lighter motors, but Koenigsegg's breakthrough had pushed them to accelerate the timeline and debut it early. Tesla's CEO made it clear, their strategy wasn't the same. Their new motor was designed for scalability, built to balance high performance with real-world affordability. Unlike Koenigsegg's handcrafted hypercar tech, Tesla's design was built with mass production in mind. It was a calculated move, acknowledge the rival's innovation, but highlight Tesla's practicality for everyday drivers. The refreshed lineup, all equipped with the new motors, offered 15% more range, quicker acceleration, and stable pricing. Then came the biggest twist. Tesla announced they would open source their new motor design patents, just as they had done in 2014. It was a strategic play, positioning themselves as champions of sustainable innovation rather than protectors of proprietary tech. By doing so, they subtly framed their design as the new industry standard, quietly overshadowing Koenigsegg's more exclusive, niche innovations. Investors reacted positively. Tesla's stock rebounded. Analysts applauded the company's agile response, and the narrative shifted from Musk's departure to Tesla's bold pivot. Yet, for all the praise, critics noted something important. Tesla's improvements, while substantial, were evolutionary, not revolutionary. Their motor was lighter, but not as ultralight as the dark matter. Their performance gains were impressive, but not groundbreaking. Tesla had delivered a strong response, but it hadn't rewritten the rules the way Koenigsegg had. Koenigsegg's focus remained on hypercars, not mass-market vehicles. But their innovations, carbon fiber internals, radial flux technology, and six-phase windings, were now real, tested, and public. In an industry that moves fast, such breakthroughs don't stay exclusive for long. Tesla had moved quickly, but for once, they weren't the ones setting the pace. The electric vehicle landscape was changing, and for consumers, the promise of lighter, faster, and more sustainable cars made the future even more exciting. The question isn't whether electric vehicles will dominate, it's whose vision of electric propulsion will shape that future. So, what do you think? Has Koenigsegg delivered a knockout blow to Tesla, or will Musk's company adapt and rise again? Is the dark matter motor truly the game changer it seems to be? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.